Well, in business, the federal government, through the Federal Inland Revenue Service, is set to recover lost revenues and prevent tax leakages through improved tax enforcement schemes. Representative of the executive chairman of the FRS, Mr. Zach Adedeji, Mrs. Oyeni Ifadekemi, stated this at the Commerce and Industry Correspondents Association of Nigeria's workshop, which held in Lagos. She said the development is coming on the heels of the pronouncement of the federal government that desire to raise tax to gross domestic product ratio to 18% in the next 3 years without having to impose additional taxes. For the arrowheads of the Commerce and Industry Correspondents Association, they are pleased for government to create an enabling environment for manufacturers to boost investors' confidence.
This reform is expected to lead to fiscal discipline, remove all impediments in our tax system, and eliminate the ambiguity in our tax laws that will culminate in the ease of doing business, which will ultimately lead to improved revenue generated from taxes.
But the burden of sacrifice seems to be heavier on the ordinary people. And that is why this issue of cost of governance is extremely very important. We need to hold the government accountable.
We will pay our tax. If you collect these taxes, we know that you will do a lot of infrastructure. But all these things are affecting us. We industrialists, we are dying. Allow us to grow. The only way we can grow is when everything is running without hiccups.
Experts have raised concerns over Nigeria's budgeting system and the need to curb deficit financing. A chartered accountant and lead consultant, CEO of 2612 Consulting and Professional Services, earlier today on our flagship business show, Business Nigeria, wants an overhauling of the system by the present administration and wants Nigeria to learn from international best practices.
Fundamental feature of the Nigerian budget system over the past 10 years, of course, subject to further criticism, we've been consistently, perennially driving our economic development with deficit financing system.
True.
All right? Yeah. So that's number one problem. The question is, must it be so? The answer is no. Right. Number two, if you look at Nigerian budget system over the past 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, there has been hardly a year when there will not be supplementary budget. And when those supplementary budgets come, more often than not, there are not supplementary budgets that are arising from, we have been able to generate extra revenue, but that we need to spend more. I mean, look at 2023 budget. 2023 budget, when it came, was about 21.5 trillion.
Yes.
At the tail end of this year, I think about 1 point something extra budget was passed to the National Assembly that now increased Nigerian budget for 2023 to about 21 point something trillion. Right? Now, that's another feature. If you also look at the feature of Nigerian budget system, over the past 10 years, of course, I'm going to use the last 6 years as an example, you'll discover that this debt service profile has been worrisome. That has also become an integral part of our budgeting system. These are issues that require urgent attention of the current president.
The Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria has alerted the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy to the challenges faced by seafarers who serve in the defunct Nigerian National Shipping Line. The union's leadership emphasized this call in response to the minister's recent announcements regarding plans to refloat a national shipping line through a strategic public-private partnership. In addition to acknowledging the minister's policy direction aimed at propelling advancements in the maritime sector, union stressed the crucial need to honor the court's judgment concerning the retirement benefits of retired seafarers.
Somebody is coming with a good initiative, but it's okay, let us float our own shipping line. We are not objecting to that, but we are saying those people that have contributed to the growth of the liquidated NNSL in line with the court judgment, the arrest will be given to them. There's need for them to look into it. We are not objecting to the policy. We're always saying, before you can float any vessel or any shipping line in the country, those people that have contributed immensely to the growth of the country, they should be paid in line with the court judgment. Do you not just say, we cannot just wake up one day and attack or challenge the authority of the government. But we said, those guys, those our retirees, in line with the court judgment, they should be given their rights.
Equities trading on the floor of the Nigerian exchange finished the first trading day of the week in the positive zone. All share index gaining 0.18%. The positive rally was enhanced by gains recorded by blue chip firms led by Tantalizers PLC, FBN Holdings PLC, John Holtz PLC, Multiverse Mining and Exploration PLC, and Suno Assurance. On the flip side, E-Transact International PLC topped the losers list, followed by Unity Bank and Omatech Ventures, RT Briscoe, Guinea Insurance, and Guinea Insurance PLC. Asian shares slipped today ahead of potential market-moving inflation data from the United States and Europe later in the week, and a meeting of oil producers that could stop or extend the recent slide in prices. The approach of the month end could also cause some caution given the hefty gains investors are sitting on. Japan's Nikkei is 0.5% and still up 8.4% so far in November. MSCI's broadest index of Asia Pacific shares outside Japan lost 0.4%, giving it a monthly gain of 6.3%. Chinese blue chips fell another 0.8%. And have missed out on the global share with the market down 1.8% in November. So far, Eurostock 50 futures is 0.3%. FTSE futures similarly fell 0.3%. S&P 500 is 0.2%. Nasdaq lost 0.4%. S&P 500 cash index has rallied for 4 weeks straight and is up 8.7% in the month so far, which would be its best performance since mid-2022. Profits at China's industrial firms extended gains for the third month in October, but at a slower pace, suggesting more policy support from Beijing is needed to help shore up growth in the world's second largest economy. For the first 10 months of 2023, profits lead 7.8% from a year earlier, narrowing from a 9% decline in the first 9 months. This is from the data from the National Bureau of Statistics. The 12.7% year-on-year rise sees profit growth narrow back to single digits from 11.9% increase in September and 17.2% gain in August, putting pressure on authorities to extend further assistance to manufacturers. To manufacturers as soft global demand continues to hit on policy makers heading to 2024. The NBS and authorities should focus on expanding domestic demand and inspiring businesses amid trade challenges.